Hey folks, welcome to the Stony Ridge Farm. Fuzzball says hey. Hey Fuzzball. Looks really happy, doesn't she? Welcome to the farm. Welcome back. We are storm prepping today. It is there is a hurricane coming for sure. We're gonna walk on up and move the cows. The ATV is up at the top of the hill. I've got a lot of work to do, just kind of battening down the hatches and putting things away so that they don't get damaged by the rain that we're gonna get and the wind. So anyway, grab your cup of coffee. Welcome to the farm. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's a little breezy. Just so you guys know, we're getting 20-mile-an-hour gust right now. So that's a little bit out of the ordinary, but not too bad. I just left Wyoming and it was windy like this the whole time I was there. So almost the whole time. So we're going to cruise on up, have some fun. Welcome, everybody. The cows are just right here. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see where we're going. Alrighty, where are we at? Camera, there we go. Okay. So in preparation for the storm, sorry we clicked off audio for a second. I've got my fence wires already set up for the alleyway to bring the cows down through here, and they will come down through here on Tuesday evening. So we're already prepared for next week when we move the cows out of this pasture and back across the farm. We're going to be moving them twice a day again, even during the storm. But I'm a little bit concerned about water. And it seems kind of silly. We're going to get an inch of rain. Why would I be worried about water? But I'm a little bit concerned that the cattle waterers won't fill up due to the storm and it being really cloudy. I'm checking my clock here. I think I'm a little early on the live stream this morning. All right, that's why nobody's here. Well, we got a few people here. We don't have 300 like we normally have. So cows are going to move to this little pasture last, and then they'll be moved back across the farm. Where we're going today is about the furthest walk from the house. The ATV is tucked away up here where I got the tractor. Hope you guys enjoyed that sawmill video. Let me know if you want to see more of that stuff. And grab your coffee. Cheers. Cows and coffee time. Good stuff. Cruise on up here. So they look pretty content. No grumpy cows. I don't hear them mooing and running at me. So that's good. Much better than yesterday. Yesterday morning, they just did not want to move. So I actually moved them to a different paddock after we got off of the live stream, and it really helped. All right. A lot of folks don't understand why you have to mow when you have cattle. Well, you got to mow this stuff. I'll have to mow down a lot of that broom sedge so that good grasses can come up. That stuff's stealing nutrients from the good grasses that we want to keep. So let's see how everybody's doing. When cows are laying down, they say it's going to rain. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that. Good morning in South Africa. Awesome. All right. That sawmill video was awesome. I would enjoy more videos like that, says Denise. Thanks. That was kind of on a whim. It was a chore I needed to get done. I actually needed to cut more wood, but I can't cut wood today. If I cut it, I'll be eating sawdust for the whole time. Morning, little 213. Good morning, guys. Woo! Woo! Singing my cow song. It's too windy for the flies today. Hey, Susie. All right. So where we're headed is way on over here. And let's see if we can get everybody to follow us. I'm pretty sure they'll follow us wherever we go now. They're getting more used to me. Since I was gone for a few days, they got used to my farm sitter. And they're like, who are you, man? We're not following you. And now they know. So it's cool. Come on, girls. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, I am. This is a hill. We just climbed basically 30 feet from the house. Come on, girls. Woo! The cool thing about when you make that noise and the cows follow is that if they get out of the pen, they'll follow that. So in other words, if they get out of the fence, I can just call them and they'll come right back. All right. Looking at the fence here. Awesome. Awesome stuff. All right, girls, come on. Come on. They're content and happy in this little section of pasture right here. And they're used to me coming at daybreak and moving them versus a little after daybreak like I've been doing here. You know, we're 10 o'clock in the morning now. Like I said, we're a little bit late moving them, but it's all good. They're not eating as much. Cooler weather. They're just not eating as much. Come on, girls. And we're right here at the catfish pond, so we'll get to feed the catfish here in just a second too. That'll be a good time. So stick around to the end. We'll go feed the catfish. Okay. Let's see if they'll come with me. Come on, girls. We're going to turn the camera around. The catfish pond is right there, so we'll feed the catfish at the end. So stick around to the end and we'll show you guys. It's really windy up on this hill, so bear with me. I want to get all the cows kind of bunched up here before I move them. Come on, girls. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. Come on. Woo! What you so upset about? This is Blackjack, number 21. Call him Blackjack. That's Mona. And I don't have a name for 25. So if I mess up and I let them in this pasture while other cows are up here, they're going to kind of try and push the fence. So I want to get everybody down here first. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. Woo! Come on. It may help for me to feed the fish before we move the cows. Well, let's just see what happens here. All right? Sometimes we just got to see what happens. All right. Come on. Woo! Come on, girls. There you go. These are some big rocks that are in the field that I unearthed when I was digging the trench across the farm so that I could get water systems. See how that cow just stepped right over that rock? Here they come. Come on, everybody. Come on, guys. Come on. It seems like more than 35 cows, doesn't it? Good morning from Walla Walla, Washington. Larry, good to have you. Jeffrey, Dwayne. Let's get through these names here. George, Paulson, Royal, Richards, Don, Patriot Ref, Richard. Jeremy, all you guys. Larry, good to have you. Good morning. Dwayne, watching from southeastern Kentucky. See what I mean? See how that cow kind of is hung up there? They've all got to make their way down here. You can see the one on top of the hill there. They're all coming. Wooly Bully's just moseying and got his little swagger going right there. Buddy, I'm sorry. You came to the farm and you had a little foot problem there for a bit. Now you got, looks like a little bit of a grumpiness issue. And the donkey bit your tail off. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't trust that bull. I don't want to mess with him at all. We may have a late fall calf coming out of that cow right there. I'm not positive yet. Okay, we'll go ahead and close this back up. We'll go take a look at the cows first, and then we'll go check out the catfish. This is a different handle. I made this out of the poly pipe that I use for trenching all the way across the farm for the water system. I just made those. Look back, you'll see me making them. Got Tammy rolling in the dirt over here. Hey, number 40. Look at Tammy. She found her a good place to lay and roll. So this is a little less desirable grass, and the cows, they'll eat it, but it's not their favorite. This is what we refer to as wire grass around here. You can see the blades of grass just aren't as thick, juicy, and tender as they are with this fescue type grass right here. This is what we want all over the whole pasture, and it'll slowly choke out all this wire grass as the cows consume it. This is going to look totally different in the wintertime, guys. What we're trying to do right now is we're in winter stockpile mode. So in other words, we want to save as much of this forage as we can for the wintertime. This rainstorm we're going to get is really going to help jumpstart the farm. Even though it's a hurricane, we're still glad to get the rain, for sure. I got to walk up to my water system here and make sure I've got everything set up correctly. I don't think I do. Morning, little babies. That's Notch. Little 216. It's the most recent calf born on the farm, 216. This must be Mama. Okay. We got some pretty deep grass out here. They're going to be pretty happy cows this evening when I get ready to move them. And we're moving for the rain, so we got to be careful where we move them to. So what I'm worried about for storm prep is my solar well has no battery backup. In other words, when the sun's not shining, the well's not pumping. And look at me, I didn't set this up already. I thought I had it already squared away, but I squared it away in a different way. Gotta step over. Don't get shocked, don't get shocked. So we'll take this loose right here, and we're gonna move it to this other side. I learned a little something. So what I do now is I make two handles, and I simply move the entire apparatus. Put this right over here. That's in the wrong spot. There we go. Perfect. Now we gotta pull that wire over that way. I thought I came up here and set all this up, but maybe I didn't. So we'll unhook here, just like so. Loosen this wire a bit, just like so, and this has to go over there. So I'll take it out without getting shocked. We'll take this over here, hook it into place, then we'll get that step-in post right there, and we'll make everything tight. Hope you guys can understand or see what I'm doing. Pull this post out, reach down here, catch our wire in our loop like that. Pretty cool. And we'll take this and tighten the fence back. Pull in there, step them in the ground, and get the snot shocked out of us. It's hard to do with one hand, guys. Oh, here we go. Let's try it again. I'm just stepping that post in the ground right there, but it's tough to do with one hand on really hard ground. There we go. Cool. Okay, so now the cows have access to the water. Tomorrow, they'll be moved into, or this evening, they'll be moved into here, and I'll have to move that right back over. Pretty easy, pretty simple stuff. And let's take a look. Do a little goldfish check. As we all know, goldfish don't live forever. We do have goldfish in this tank. And I see one there. And I see another one there. So it looks like we have 2 goldfish left in this tank. We did have 5. Oh, 3. I see 3. So we've lost 2 goldfish, but we've got 3 in the tank. Very cool. These bars are crossed here so that the calf doesn't get over in there. So they don't see this as a swimming pool. They see this as a water point. And they're just held in. This is just PVC, electrical PVC that's UV tolerant, and that's PVC pipe also. So what we're doing, again, is allowing the cows to not jump over into the water tank right here. And this is, again, UV tolerant. That is not. So we'll have to replace that piece of PVC, but it's just scraps I had laying around the farm. So we accomplished the job, and it cost nothing. Awesome. Pump, solar pump. Cowboy Steve-O's asking about solar pump. Cows look pretty good. Not causing you problems? No, not at all. Hit the field with a salt, water, and microbial solution before the rain. What on earth are you talking about, sir? I don't know what that means, but I don't know that I have anything that I can hit the field with to cover 85 acres of pasture. This is you got to think of this as a larger scale than what most people consider it, I guess. You only see one little section of pasture per day here, but there's a lot. Look at 216. Cutie. Hey, cute little girl. Aren't you a cutie? Aren't you cute? She looks brown. She looks a little bit brown. That's normal. She's getting a little woolly, a little fuzzy. This cool weather is getting these cows fuzzed up a little bit. In other words, they'll start growing a little extra wool for extra hair for the winter. Not wool. Wool is what you shear. Hair is what you grow, right, butthead? All right. Now you guys can hear that wind. I'm telling you, we got a storm on the horizon for sure. No doubt about it. You can smell it in the air, believe it or not, here in North Carolina. You can smell that storm coming. 201's a cutie. Got a couple young bulls right here. This might be 202 right here. He's maturing. We need to solve that maturing problem because he's trying to get into trouble. Rambunctious guy. Morning, happy cow. It's amazing that these cows can take this grass and get that fat. It's just amazing to me. You guys want to see Virginia? We'll show you Virginia real quick. These mountains right here, there are 2 mountains that I know the names of. We're getting ready to go see. You'll see them way off in the distance, hopefully. Camera sometimes doesn't do it justice, but it is gorgeous. And this grass is knee deep. Awesome. So I'll hop the fence and show you guys. This is a place where they dumped rocks for hundreds of years out here farming. So it's a lot of rocks. This is right here. You look way off in the distance, you can see the mountains. That's Bull Mountain back there and No Business Mountain. And my grandmother lives in between Bull Mountain and No Business Mountain. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go feed the catfish. I have a frog in my throat this morning. Catfish feeding time. All the girls look pretty happy. Girls and boys look pretty happy out there, don't they? Gobbling down grub. Awesome. So as the storm progresses, this evening I'll move them there, tomorrow morning there, all the way around this wagon wheel. And I have to have them back to run them through the working pens right here. I have to have them all the way back through there next Tuesday morning. And Tuesday evening, we're running them through the chute. We're doing all of our wellness checks, making sure everybody's good. And we're going to ban some of the young bulls so that they don't breed back their sisters. So that's what we have to do. Banding just means we put a big rubber band around their man parts, and they eventually necrose and fall off. Do the cows have a place to get out of the weather? Robin, a lot of folks just don't have an understanding of what cattle are. The cows don't need a place to get out of the weather. It's not like it's 50 below zero. These cows are made of leather. Like the outside of them is leather. They're robust animals. None of these cows have ever stayed or slept in a barn. They stay outside all the time, like deer. So, you know, do deer have or elk or pronghorn or moose or anything? They don't have a place to get out of the weather. So it's just going to rain. That's it. Rain's good for them. And they're not wimps. Yeah, exactly, Carol. They aren't. They're not they're not wimps. So yeah, they don't get a place to get out of the weather. Now, if it was snowing like it does in Wyoming, or the wind was whipping, I mean, again, you think these ranchers that are ranching thousands of acres with thousands of head of cattle are tucking them away in a barn when it rains? It just doesn't happen. So floodwaters, can they swim? Well, an inch of water isn't going to really hurt any animal. It's going to help our pond right here fill up. I'll bet you by the end of this weekend, our pond is running through the pipe. We'll update you guys. There's going to be fewer live streams out in the cow pasture because I can't take my camera out in the rain. So I hate to say that, but them's the breaks. So let's call our catfish up. Let's see if they come. So typically they'll come right here when I walk up and I do this. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy. Let's see if they come. It's a little late in the day for catfish to be up. Fishy, fishy. They're used to hearing me pull up on a machine. It might be a little bit standoffish here. We're gonna do it again. Fishy, fishy. Fishies. Normally they'll come right here. Fishy fish. Well, this is relatively uneventful. Sometimes nature takes a little while. You can bet they are right in this area. I think they come from up in the grass when they hear me pull up on the ATV or the Kubota. Okay, we should start seeing fish anytime. Let's do it one more time. Fishy, fishy. There we go. This is just a commercial fish food right here. I guess I could use dog food or cat food if I wanted to. The storm probably has them hunkered down in the low part of the lake too. Fishy, fishy. I know they know that sound. And we should start seeing fish. They'll smell it. Those little tentacles on the front of, like whiskers on a catfish, are sensors, sensory organ. Man, I don't know. The suspense. I'm too late in the day for them, maybe. Wildlife knows when the barometric pressure is changing. They know when storms are coming. They hunker down. So they could be hunkered down in the low part of the pond. Catfish are typically bottom feeders. So they're typically on the bottom of the pond, but I'd imagine we'll at least get one or two pop up here. Once one hits the top of the water, the rest will probably start coming too. There is one. I see it. Did you guys see the water move? some of the fish food sank. He's down there eating that. I'm gonna do my fish call again. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I know that's annoying. With cooler temps, they're slower to react. Fish react more to barometric changes than we realize. Absolutely, Rodney. Exactly. GM Farm from Rhode Island. Michael Farmer. There's one hitting the top of the water. I'm sure they can feel the ground vibration too. Know that I'm coming. They can. Okay, we've got one right there. Come on, guys. I might have to chuck another handful out there. They'll eat it. It doesn't matter if I chuck 3 big scoops out there. They will consume it. We need 1 or 2 to come to the top of the water and smack it, and that should start bringing them up. There's some little ones. Okay, so I get little guys when I do this late in the day. And this is late in the day. I mean, believe it or not, it's 10 o'clock, but it's late in the day. There we go. Now we're talking. The little fish are a little more skittish than the big ones. Yep, they like food early in the morning, and they like food late in the evening, but in the middle of the day, with a hurricane coming, man, I see the water moving. It's just coming to life right here. Let's give them another scoop, see what they do. What do you think? Let's try it. We're just going to drop it right there. A whole lot of it is sinking. I don't want it to sink. I paid good money for that fish food. Don't sink. I want to watch. Well, we're going to give him just a minute here and see what happens. This is kind of a dud this morning. They just don't want to come up to the top. Sun must hurt their eyes. That's all I can figure. Yep, not a lot of action. If we were here 2 hours ago, the whole pond would be shaking right now. As soon as we turn around, that's exactly what's going to happen. We'll walk away, and the fish will come out. So I had big plans for this weekend. I had been traveling all over the country, and all I could do was think about, I don't know how you guys feel, but when I travel, I just want to be back home. And I had huge plans for this weekend, building fence over here. I've got the fencing materials over there. I've got the post driver over there. Let's just take a quick walk. This is an area. Actually, I can't walk over there. I don't have any service over there. But grab your coffee. Microbiology for the win. What are we talking about here? Look up Jadam microbial solution. It will change your life. Okay, good deal. Good deal. If I have healthy soil, the microbiology in the soil should come about, but I'll look that up for sure. If we've got healthy soil here on the farm, that's what we're doing, is building healthy soil, and we shouldn't have to worry about that at all. All the cows are right up there, grazing away, and I have to go. Guys, I got to get storm prep going. I've got a bunch of stuff to put inside. The lumber you saw me mill up yesterday, I was going to mill the other 3 logs this morning. If the wind is blowing the right way, I'll go ahead and get those milled up. But if it's not, I'm going to tuck the lumber that I milled up into the shipping container, which is my new dry kiln pretty much. And then we'll hit that lumber on another day. Hopefully the wind is blowing away from the sawmill and I can go ahead and get all that work done. It would be nice. But guys, as you can see, look at the trees behind me. Look up there. We're getting it. The wind is coming. You can smell this tropical storm smell in the air. And the cows know it, the fish know it, the birds know it. Everybody knows it. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you being here with me this morning on the Stony Ridge Farm. We will come to you live during this hurricane weather. We're supposed to get about an inch of rain, so we'll probably come to you live on the front porch unless I can find a way to shade my whole camera setup for you guys so we can come out here and you can watch me be miserable moving the cows in the rainstorm. It won't be that bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. And getting wet never hurt anybody. You can just jump in a warm shower when you get done and be just fine. So this is how you do it. What do you got? Michael Lott, what are you selling, bro? Josh, I've been saying this in your chat for a while. Okay, I'll check it out. You need not say it anymore, my brother. I will definitely check it out. I'll cruise back through the chat and most certainly check it out. If you guys can't see it, Michael Lott is talking about it. He's over on Facebook. He's talking, or excuse me, he's over on YouTube, and he's talking about microbes in the soil, I guess. So we'll check it out, buddy. Okay, for sure. Sometimes I can't see every single comment every single time, so just bear with me, man. I'm only one person, and I'm human, and we all mess up, and we all can't catch everything every time. So good day from Utah. Take care. Awesome. Question time. Anybody? Yeah. Do you have any questions of anything else? The first question was, are we giving the cows? I had this question yesterday. Are you putting the cows in an area that's wooded for the storm? And the answer is no, 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 because things fall out of trees in a storm. So no, no, no. We don't want limbs to fall down and injure our animals, just like you don't need to stand in the woods during a windstorm. So we're going to get some heavy winds. This is right now probably up to 20, 25 mile an hour gusts-ish. Don't quote me on that. But tomorrow we're probably going to get 40 mile per hour gusts. So it's going to be stormy. I've got one tree that's suspect for falling over. If it falls, I'll let you guys know. If it doesn't, it's made of some sort of titanium that doesn't ever break, I guess. I don't know. Questions? Anybody have? Good luck with the storm. Thank you, Cowboy Steve. Michael Farmer, have they changed the forecast in your area? Yesterday, I seen 2 to 4 inches here. I'm in Ruffin. They changed it to more rain here yesterday or overnight last night. So we were supposed to get up to a ½ inch. It's supposed to be an inch tomorrow, which, you know, with a storm like this, you just don't know. Are you concerned about losing any of your fish? Not at all. No, not at all. How would I lose fish? If the pond overflowed or something like that, especially with catfish. And we have 3 ponds on the farm. With an inch of rain, they won't overflow. With 3 inches of rain, sometimes they will overflow. So this one is totally set up. Thanks for wearing your mic today. The farm looks awesome. Thanks, George. I didn't wear my mic yesterday simply because all you would hear is the blasting, angry noise of the sawmill. Now, next time, a smarter guy would probably take, and this is the mic that I wear, would probably just take that mic and stick it right to the tripod. And that way, when I talk to you, it comes through clear. So, George, thank you. You've taught me something this morning. So it's quite annoying when I don't have the appropriate microphone on. Did you get the trees cut yesterday? It got dark on me. So when we shut the live stream down, it got dark and I went on in the house. That's hard work. So hopefully the wind is blowing this way and I can get out there and mill up all those logs. How high of a winds are they expecting for your area? Linda, we're just saying probably, the forecast is 15 to 20 mile an hour with 40 mile an hour gust and an inch of rain. What kind of mic is that? It's a new DJI wireless mic. You can look it up on, it's in my Amazon store. If you go to amazon.com/shop Stony Ridge, you'll find it. And there's links in most of the regular scheduled videos. Wish me best of luck for my exams. Cricket Edits. Cricket Edits. It ain't luck that makes you do well on an exam. It's studying. So best of study. And hope you do well, buddy. Love the live stream last night. It was awesome. Thank you, Dennis. Awesome. If you guys missed that live stream, you can go back and watch me. I take a log and we go from log to lumber, which is really, really fun. That was a good time. It was about an hour-ish live stream. We're all gonna be sitting inside in the storm, right? All you East Coast folks. So watch Stony Ridge Farm videos, right? Awesome. And did I say Dennis or Denise? There's Dennis and Denise. Woo, that's confusing for these old eyes. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. The cows are good this morning. They know it's going to storm. The fish know it's going to storm, and so do I. So I've got a lot of work to catch up with. We've got 2 tractors broke down right now on the farm. The Massey Ferguson 240 is not starting for some reason, and the Ventrac would not start. So the Ventrac tractor, actually, it was something that was beyond my scope of practice. So I had to take the Ventrac in and get it worked on. And I think the repair bill is going to be over $1,000 for that thing. So the Ventrac is what I use for mowing my fence lines and getting into these tight spots right here, so I don't roll a TYM tractor over in the pond. And yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to rethink some things and put different kinds of mowers on the TYMs to get this job done. We've got a lot of grass that's kind of catching up with us. Again, the Ventrac is down, and what happened was a wire frayed, blew a fuse, went to ground, and blew the computer up in the Ventrac tractor. So yeah, kind of a bummer. That's what we get when we get computer controlled diesels. Just didn't know, couldn't figure out what in the world was going on. So I hope all goes well with you guys. Thanks a lot. We will see you soon. Are your goats safe from foxes? I don't have goats anymore, my friend. We had goats out here. You may see some videos come back through once in a while with goats in them. Recycled videos that have been shortened so you can see what the farm is like. But I don't have any goats right now. So have a wonderful day, guys. Take care. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next live stream, hopefully tomorrow morning. And if the wind's not blowing too hard, we'll get out here with you guys and move the cows in the rain. We'll see. If it's weather's too bad tomorrow morning, I won't be doing a live stream. So thanks, guys. Take care. We'll see you next time on the Stony Ridge. Woo!